Hey, I bet you popular kids didn't play with Bakugan when you were little. Haha! Welcome back to another video, people. I hope you all are having a great day out here in the neighborhood with Mr. Robinson and Bob Ross and David Miscavige, the leader of Scientologists. But anyways, guys, this video is about me talking about the things that I hate, or more specifically, like the things and people of this world that I absolutely despise. My first point on the list, and the first thing that I hate, is all of these like college kids. They come back with like these college sweatshirts and they're wearing like khakis, you know, they have like the cool haircuts and they're wearing the lanyards. And then when you see them in like church or something at an event, instead of sitting down like a normal person, they're always standing in the back with their arms crossed like, I guess this is what the cool people do. My second thing that I hate are, you know, the kids with like haircuts that I'm talking about, with like the long hair on the top, short hair on the side, so curly. It's so stupid. It's such a horrible haircut, but all these kids are doing it, and all these girls are like, oh yeah, the haircut's so cute. There are plenty of other people with like better haircuts, you know? You could go bald, just like shave everything off. Having that haircut shows that you have none of my respect. All right, it just takes it all away. My third point is people who say aunt instead of aunt. Aunt is such like an entitled way to say it. It's like, oh yes, my aunt is in town from Bohemia, and she's bringing back her carriage and her 57s. No, you just gotta say aunt, dude. You don't say pajamas. You say pajamas. Bruh. Another point, or a thing that I hate, or a group of people that I hate, are people who vape in the bathrooms. Now, I'm fine if you go out there, you know, have some of the mango flavored Juul pods. I could care less if you get lung cancer. But the thing is, if I come in from like lunch or something, I go into the bathroom, and I'm taking, like, I need to use the bathroom, and I go in there and I see like 50 people like huddling around a Juul like it's the fucking fire in Antarctica. And they're all passing around like all their mono and shit from like the one person to the next with like the Juul. And it's like, bro, I'm literally just trying to take a fucking shit. The next thing that I hate are people who start sentences with, hey yo bro. You know, it's like, it's such a stupid way. You have to say, hello other citizen. What a pleasant day it is. That's how you start a sentence like a normal person, all right? And another thing too is like, you know, if you're not from the hood, don't try to act like you're from the hood, all right? If you're a white kid from the suburbs, just act like you're a white kid from the suburbs. No one is gonna give a shit, all right? It's only people give a shit and people get annoyed when like the white kid comes out and he's just like, hey bro, I'm from the hood, look at me, I listen to rap music, ooh. Another thing that I hate are Jeeps. And it's not like, you know, I'm jealous if you drive a Jeep. Like, it just has such a horrible safety rating. And it's so expensive too that I just kind of like, it's just a waste of money. You know, if you want to waste your money, go ahead. But, you know, my first car is probably going to be like one of them Honda Civics or one of them Oldsmobiles. I don't know. Another thing that really pisses me off is that, you know, when you're watching a band or something and you hear the recording on Spotify after listening to 5 other ads about Febreze, you'll listen to their regular recording and it sounds fine. It sounds like pretty nice. And you're like, oh yeah, I bop to this. And then you go to like a live concert or you listen to a live version and it's sung out of key. I just hate that so much because it just ruins the whole entire vibe of the song. And now it's just like, okay, we're starting in a different position. And it doesn't sound musically normal. It just sounds weird because the lead singer is getting older and he can't sing as high. Most of the world will disagree with me on this, but some Americans, in fact, most Americans, won't disagree, and is that soccer isn't really that fun of a sport, to be honest. It's, for me personally, like, I like a lot of sports. The only thing about soccer that I dislike about it is that back in middle school, I had a horrible experience where I didn't really know how to play soccer. I didn't really do any soccer. And soccer was like the religion of that middle school. So at the end, I was completely fucked, and then I grew to like other sports like football, baseball, curling, all those normal sports. Another thing that really just pisses me off and it's just so cringy are people who just love Harry Potter and they're all into the Harry Potter, fans shit. And they're like, oh, I'm a part of Slytherin, I'm a part of Quidditch House, I'm a part of the spandex Fruit of the Loom house. It's kind of stupid. And if you go around playing Quidditch just with your friends, if you're even on a Quidditch team, like that's the ultimate sort of beta cuck kind of thing. And, it's just like it was a sport with like magical flying balls, and we don't really have magical flying balls, so it's not the same. The last thing that I hate are like mobile games, okay? I really hate just mobile games in general. Like, I used up all the storage on my phone for memes and shit anyway. And I feel like mobile games kind of like are a waste of time. And if you're with people and you just start pulling out Clash of Clans or something, that's kind of a stupid thing to do because you could be talking to the people next to you, but instead you're like, oh yeah, I gotta level up my town hall to level 69.9. So, I don't know, just go out there into the real world and start experiencing shit instead of just looking at Tiny Tower. But I will admit though, there are some really good mobile games like Infinity Blade. That was the shit. This is a kind of a bonus round, but I kind of hate AirPods because it's the same thing with the mobile games. Like, it kind of takes you out of the real world, and you could be there, you could be talking to people, but instead you're listening to music just on your earbuds. It just kind of bothers me. All right, see you later.